Hello Mindful Mamas, this is Susie Marshausen from Mindful Maternity, and I'm here this week with an update for my own pregnancy on weeks 10 through 12. Now I decided to smush all of those together mainly because they weren't too exciting. There wasn't any big updates in weeks 10 and 11, but weeks 12 was really exciting because we were able to hear the heartbeat for the first time, so I'm going to share that with you guys today. So basically, weeks 10 and 11 were just a lot of the same first trimester stuff, still the nausea, definitely starting to pick up a little bit, starting to be a little bit better, but it was still fairly difficult to really function well with the constant nausea. In week 11, I was also hit by a pretty bad cold, so I'll be making another video sharing how I managed that with some natural remedies that you can just have at home if you tend to get sick when you're pregnant, which, you know, it's probably more common because your immune system's a little down-regulated. So that's pretty much it to report for weeks 10 and 11. Nothing too exciting or drastic changed, but week 12 was when things got really exciting because we got to hear the heartbeat for the first time. Now this was really magical and special for me and for my husband Mike because it was kind of like you're seeing and hearing, or like hearing for the first time that sort of evidence that there really is something going on in there and there's a reason for you feeling sick, because before then there wasn't really any like definite evidence. I wasn't showing or anything like that, so all I had was really a pregnancy test that said positive. So hearing that heartbeat was really exciting to know, okay, like there really is something going on in there. He's really in there, he or she's really in there. And yeah, it was just really exciting and beautiful and special for us to get to hear that. My parents also came, so they were able to hear the heartbeat. My nephew was actually also there, my 1-year-old nephew, so he got to hear it too, which will be kind of a cool story to tell later on, that he was there to hear his cousin's heartbeat. So our little one's heartbeat was about 150 beats per minute, and you can hear it. I'm gonna play it right now. I mean, how cool is that? That's one of the most beautiful sounds you could possibly hear as an expecting parent. I would say emotionally it's been kind of a roller coaster over these past few weeks, going from just the main pregnancy symptoms, the nausea and the exhaustion, to actually having a cold and being actually sick, to the really exciting part of hearing the heartbeat. So it's definitely been a roller coaster of emotions, up and down. But I'm really looking forward to saying goodbye to the first trimester and sailing into the second trimester as well as possible so that I can sort of get back on my game and feel like I'm in the groove again. And finally, I think spiritually, things have started to look up a little bit. Like I had mentioned in some of my earlier updates, I was feeling a little disconnected and having a hard time kind of tuning into both the baby and my own kind of spiritual nature, mainly just because of the physical symptoms. But now that that's starting to kind of wind down, and I got to hear the heartbeat, it definitely created that sense of connection again, and I'm feeling a lot more connected and able to imagine the life that I'm going to have once this little one's here with me. And that's something that's really exciting for me and definitely a relief too, because I was starting to get a little worried there for a little bit, but now I'm starting to feel much better and just hoping for smooth sailing from here on out. That's it for weeks 10 through 12 update. I'll see you next week for week 13 when we will be revealing the gender of the baby and showing you some really cool pictures. And don't forget to head over to mymindfulmaternity.com to get a free guide for naturally preparing your body, mind, and soul for conception. Bye, mamas.